Chaos, chaos. Dirt, 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 dirt. Group with Offset, Migos. Yeah, take off from Migos died by a dice game. Leave the dice games alone. I think Leslie and Vincent would be good friends. He's another book character too. But just like Vincent, he got fucked over by an asshole too. Parallels to Vincent Valentine, because his fiance was forced to marry Don Corneo. And she didn't want to do it, but she felt like she had to, just so they didn't struggle. So what happened is he became a bodyguard of Don Corneo to the one day that he can exact revenge on Don Corneo, because she went missing. So this is just like the Vincent, Lucretia, and Hojo thing. So this is the last time we're gonna be seeing Don Corneo for a while. He's not gonna be in part 2. My theory is he's gonna be in part 3, since we can go to Wu-Tai in part 3. And then if it follows the original game, you didn't see Don Corneo until to go up there. Now it's changed. Yeah, this is the cutscene that we want to see. The only thing I got a question of is, what is the top sector that they destroyed got anything to do with what Avalanche did? Oh. Classic game cover. Right at the stairs. Ain't nothing more iconic than the stairs. The one thing they did, I noticed they removed, is Tifa saying the hard R. You know, I'd say the hard re. And I understand why they had to do it, because the times have changed. So, Square Enix to get sued for that, so I guess good on them, but, you know, it's like the 90s were kind of an offensive time. I don't know why now, but I guess with progress it makes sense. Social media, though. And social media shows you all the things you want to see. All the beautiful women you're never going to be able to mess with. All the beautiful houses and vacations you're never going to see, especially in this economy. If you're a collector or a nerd guy like me, all the rare Pokemon cards and video games that you're never going to be able to own physically, with, you know, as you take a credit card out and go in debt with the credit card, which they hope you go in debt with the credit card so they can take advantage of you. It's to take advantage of you, because let's be honest, the people that's taking those vacations and all that stuff, they're in debt. They're in debt trying to look good, trying to look like they have money. Again, Harley Quinn's body with the soul of Amanda Waller. Enough said. This is his beginning of making the WRO. If you don't know the WRO, play Dirge Cerberus. It's the organization he's the director of. But this is the origins of him wanting to make the WRO.
No, not yet. I need to...
Shinra, the most evil... Sorry. You know, City Mako Company, ever evil. Sorry, I got a cough. Except you had to use it to open up some stuff with the key. You gotta put those parts in there. To get a key. Get a key card back in the old one. This is just a reference to that. Yeah, I'm gonna record this in full. One thing I like about the remake is they actually added lore. Like, now you understand Final Fantasy VII. You know, you knew who the ancients were. These guys are the ancients.
Were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet. And once they had, the ancients developed a means to harness this powerful energy and bend it to their will.
That's how materia is created.
The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. Their scripture, too, has endured. We who are born of the planet With her we
And that's where the
celebrate.
summons come from.
Flesh we shape.
Summons are guardians.
Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise. Alas, the ancients themselves are long gone. 2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization.
Genova.
But before their fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land? Even now, we have only to wonder. Times have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them. Like the ancients, we have harnessed the power of Mako. Are they out there watching us, waiting for us to join them in some blessed corner of the world? A green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that promised land. We shall not
Yeah,
rest until
it may look good, but that would I could see that being a bad idea.
Running out of butter.
Oh, this is funny.
Short of its proper accompaniment, this tea might as well be boiled pond water.
Like what? We know who it is.
No, it couldn't possibly have been. So, about this
I gotta say, James C. or Say, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, did a good job with Hojo. Though I know he gets people trolling on that on a daily basis because his role as Hojo was too good. It's like the Joffrey thing with Game of Thrones. I think James Say should get a pay raise because boy, this Hojo is a true nut.
You're the spitting image of her now.
My God, poor Aerith. I'm not an Aerith fanboy.
If she had only
But the
trusted
fact that
me instead
she's
of trying
holding
to
it
run,
together.
it could have played out quite differently. What a terrible tragedy to lose the last of the pure-blooded ancients.
I told you I was gonna get pissed. I told you I was gonna get seething. James C did a good job because just hearing him just makes me want to punch holes in walls.
The lens of one of my microscopes. Did you really think we'd leave such a precious specimen? We collected and cataloged every last bit of her.
Sick freak.
Organs, every fragment of every bone. As breathtaking in death
Oh,
as
I
it
can't wait
was.
to see if that's and mess him up so bad.
My dear,
Oh, please make it in Rebirth, please.
right down to her cellular
But for voice actor, good job, good job. No, you need a pay raise because the fact you can elicit emotions from players like this.
Oh, yes.
But I had to put this in here.
Another meeting.
It's important too. If you play Crisis Core Reunion, this is important.
Cloud? You're Cloud, right? Holy shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn. So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked, but I told them it was all bullshit. Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsa. I'll be right back.
They think he's Zack. They're referring to Zack.
You okay?
That's the Sephiroth fangirl from Crisis Core.
Sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you.
I'm sorry, Palmer's funny.
Damage assessment for Sector
Palmer
7.
makes me laugh. I ain't gonna lie.
Catastrophic. Spare us the doom and gloom.
They gotta have at least one because besides Bree, everyone's an evil piece of shit. So they gotta have at least one guy that's funny.
Well, sir, I've also drafted a reconstruction plan for... Not with the ancient in our custody once more. With respect, sir, I don't see how...
They bully him. I feel sorry for Reeve. They bully him.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations.
I'd still get James C's autograph because it must have been very hard for him to do this character. Because I know he's probably got trolling and cyber harassment from fans. So I think I would get James C's autograph on my remake copy. Probably my rebirth copy. Why not get both? Because if Matt Mercer's Vincent, get Vincent and Hojo. You know. And you got the two antithesis of each other. Yeah. Yeah, Lucretia and Elfania.
In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types.
Crisis Core right there.
There's no telling what kind of properties that cross...
Making me laugh about all this is my new op looks just like Hojo. Has the same rounded glasses and everything. Even has the build of Hojo. It's like I'm a real Vincent Valentine, bud. Like, for real, my one biggest op right now that got me banned on TikTok looks just like Hojo. Wears the round glasses just like Hojo. About that thing, that specimen. That's what happened to Aerith's father, Professor Gast. That Hojo took the corpse and modified it so much it turned into that thing. Red 13, how we get Red 13 and remake verse. He's like the most loyal ever.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Did it just talk?
You asked what is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more.
I can't divulge any details, but I can say its existence is both highly classified and extremely dangerous.
Slashed, strangled, and slaughtered. Eaten, stabbed, and crushed. Garroted and